It's not looking good. Not looking good for Sean Combs. Not looking good for AKA Diddy, because this morning we found out that in the Southern District of New York, where you do not want to be federally indicted, they are convening a grand jury and presenting evidence, meaning an indictment is coming soon. So, and a lot of that evidence has been gathered through those big raids at his properties. And you got his son popping trash, talking about they got more stuff he didn't find. They can have subsequent raids, but that's besides the point. Right now, we find that out, and then not even an hour later, a sprawling Rolling Stone article comes out on a 6-month investigation where they talk to over 300 people that have been in his sphere since Howard and describe all kind of instances where he has been violent towards women. That is unfortunate. I wish he would have got dealt with in the 80s and 90s and could have course corrected, because there's no room for domestic violence. But with that being said, it's gone all the way to here in 2024, and on the morning a grand jury is getting convened where you could be indicted, they dropped this article. It is a hell of a perfect storm, and I don't know how you can find a silver lining in this. But I will say, just from the perspective of Diddy, I think one of the things he's doing is definitely getting his affairs in order as far as his legal team. I think he knows he's going to get indicted. I'm sure the investigators have tried to talk to him, or maybe have talked to him on record, and he may know the day these witnesses are coming to testify on what they've seen and what they can testify to. I want you to know this is going to be a long trial. He could be indicted in the next month or two, but I feel this is one of those trials very similar to Young Thug in the Rico case. I don't think it is going to be as long, but it's going to be a long trial. Basically, if they're trying to go down this human trafficking route, they're trying to go down, just other crimes that could be related as far as violence, active violences go and stuff like that. That may not take as long, but the trafficking for sure, 1000%. That's going to take a while. It's going to be a lot of witnesses, a lot of objections, a lot of his legal team drawing this out. But there's a case study. There's a singer by the name of Robert who had these same things. The damning things that put him away were the tapes. I have no idea why, if you are a monster and you know you're a monster and everybody knows around you you're a monster, why they allow you to keep videotapes of your incidents at your house or wherever. There have been reports today that they have found a male worker in the industry where he was supposedly violated on video camera and held against his will in one of the Diddy parties. That's what's been reported. With that being said, if that tape is in his possession at one of his properties, that is dumb. That is absolutely stupid. So what's going to put him behind bars potentially is the evidence that he has kept for himself. And I don't care what kind of witness you have or don't have, the video is damning. And that's what sent Robert up the river. It wasn't the trial that got convicted on, but you got the P thing, and then the videotapes afterwards where people can see that these young ladies could not leave. And all spurred by all these things: civil suits, documentaries, surviving Robert. By the way, I just don't want to say his name. That's why I'm saying Robert. And now you have here Surviving Diddy. You got a 50 Cent documentary coming out. You're going to have all of this documentary evidence definitely poisoning the jury pool no matter where he goes, because a lot of people have seen this, are going to see this. Of course, they're going to go to Netflix and watch the Surviving Diddy documentary by 50 Cent. Of course, they went on Tubi and watched the downfall of Diddy. And they're going to do a series, by the way. They got to do an update to this. So, and so many more people online have done videos and deep dives, including Rolling Stone. There's not a state he can go to where a juror has not read something on him. So going into a trial like that with the feds possibly having videotape evidence, bro, even if the trial is long, you need to be anticipating getting your affairs in order, because more than likely you're going to be in somebody's correctional facility. I don't know what he has planned, but I do know that he's going to need all his money and more. All of his money and more. He's going to need people to be inconsistent. He's going to try to get some witnesses to maybe come more to his side. He's going to have to line up a whole bunch of character witnesses and draw this out. But leave no doubt, it is not looking good. Black News Network.